Hey everyone, buckle up. This is America's greatest unsolved mystery, D.B. Cooper. The ONLY unsolved commercial airplane hijacking in US history. A guy demands $200,000 ransom, parachutes into a stormy night over the Pacific Northwest, and vanishes. 54 plus years later, no body, most of the money gone, case still open in the shadows. Let's dive in. November 24th, 1971, the day before Thanksgiving. Portland Airport. A calm man in his 40s, dark suit, clip-on tie, sunglasses, buys a one-way ticket on Northwest Orient Flight 305 to Seattle. Orders bourbon, smokes a cigarette, hands flight attendant Tina Mucklow a note. "I have a bomb in my briefcase. Sit next to me. You're being hijacked." He demands $200,000 in $20 bills, about $1.5 million today. 4 parachutes, plane refueled to Mexico City. No panic, total control. In Seattle, passengers released. FBI delivers cash, serial numbers photographed, and parachutes. Cooper inspects. Disassembles one chute checking for traps. Smart move. 7:40 p.m. Boeing 727 takes off south. Orders: fly low under 10,000 feet, slow under 200 knots, rear air stare down. Perfect for a jump. Around 8:13 p.m. over Washington's dark, rainy forests, pressure sensor trips. Rear stairs drop. Crew feels jolt. Cooper's gone. Money bag strapped to his chest. Parachute open. Into the night. Huge manhunt. FBI. Military. Helicopters. Dogs. Nothing. Then in 1980, a kid finds $5,800 of the ransom on a Columbia River sandbar. Serials match. The other $194,200? Vanished. FBI closed the active investigation in 2016 to focus on terrorism. But the legend never died. That clip-on tie he left behind? Forensic tests found over 100,000 microscopic particles, rare titanium alloys, bismuth, strontium sulfide, from high-tech aerospace manufacturing, likely a Boeing subcontractor. Independent investigators traced it to Crucible Steel in Pennsylvania. Top suspect, metallurgist Vince Peterson. Age, build, travel history all fit. He died in 2002. DNA didn't match, yet. Then the 2023 to 2024 bombshell, the family of Richard Floyd McCoy Jr., the guy who pulled off an almost identical hijacking in April 1972, discovered a military-style parachute rig and skydiving logbook hidden in their late mother's shed in North Carolina. McCoy was a pilot, Army veteran, experienced skydiver. His kids handed it over to the FBI, claiming their dad was D.B. Cooper. YouTuber Dan Grider from the Probable Cause channel documented the whole thing. He says the rig is a 1 in a billion match, modified exactly like what Cooper used. FBI seized the evidence in 2023, searched the property with over a dozen agents for hours, and took DNA samples. They're testing for matches against particles from the tie and any DNA left on the plane. And get this, FBI quietly released huge batches of declassified files, 398 pages in mid-2025, then another massive 686 pages in January 2026. They detail Cooper's deep knowledge of the plane model, specific parachute requests, weird tips like a suspect in a wheelchair that was quickly ruled out, and more mentions of McCoy. No smoking gun yet, but it shows the Bureau never fully let go. Theories right now: do he survive the jump, lived quietly somewhere, maybe laundered the cash slowly, he died in the brutal conditions, freezing rain, high winds, Heavy load, dense woods, no lights. McCoy really was Cooper. Family swears it. Similarities are insane. An aerospace insider. Those tie particles scream Boeing connection. Maybe he tossed some money on Tenabar to throw off the searchers. No blood, no victims. Just one sharp guy who outsmarted the entire system and became a folk hero. So America, what's your take? Did D.B. Cooper survive? Was it McCoy? Peterson? Someone else entirely? Drop your theories in the comments. The wildest ones might get a shout out in the next video. If this hooked you, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more unsolved mysteries. Thanks for watching. Stay curious up there. Maybe Cooper's still out there, sipping bourbon, watching us chase ghosts. Peace. The rear stairs closed behind him. The plane flew on, the storm swallowed everything, and somewhere between Seattle and Reno, a legend was born, a clip-on tie left on a seat, a few 20s buried in sand, a parachute rig hidden in a shed decades later, pages of files still being released in 2026, each piece fits, and yet none of them do. That's the beauty of it. D.B. Cooper didn't solve the mystery. He became the mystery, so here's to the man who jumped into the dark and never came back down, or maybe he did, maybe he's reading this right now, either way. Thanks for coming along, stay curious out there, and if you ever see a guy in a suit ordering bourbon on a rainy night, buy him a drink just in case. Peace.